Hello! I'm back. I was in the bathroom. Bathroom. Let me just do all of this shit. There we go. Hey Hassan. Zahan, hey. 1 second. Oh! 1 second. Oh, there we go. Oh, my ass. Put this here. What are we cooking? I will look into some weapons, of course, the classic. Today I'm going to release Hesper. 2 builds. What else? No. Capture. Give me Valkyr. She's a phenomenal capture Warframe. Let me just do my dailies, do everything what I need to do, and then we're going to do some builds. I will look into Equinox one more time. I'm going to release Equinox build video next list. Yeah, next list is going to be Equinox. You're alive? He dead. He dead. He is... He buffs everything, Zahan. His armor Warframe. He can easily cap it as well. He's a health Warframe with the health ability, second ability. He likes fiber, he loves intensify, he loves vitality. The only thing he needs is a rework. Passive 1-4. Get the hell out of here. They need to add snapshotting. They need to add better scaling on 2. Saturn? Who's Saturn, boss? What did I leave? Who's boss here? I don't remember. The fire dude? Oh, goodness. The fire dude. I made a build video, Zahan. You just have to change the arcanes. Arcane Grace and Arcane Multigmented. Or, oh no, Arcane Grace and Battery. He caps Arcane Battery just by pressing his third ability. I do. I do. You just have to swap Arcanes, that's it. Arcane Battery and Arcane Grace. Alright, here we go. It's this guy again. As you can see, I'm very tanky. As you can see, Zahan. You're very, very, very tanky. Alright, where's the fire dude? He's yapping, but I don't see him. He yapped again. I started to like the Burstim Incarnate more than the Torrid. The reason why, you have to aim. You just have to aim. Please, I want to kill you. Dude, he's so close to death. Thank you for killing my bitrate. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, one more time. One more time. He's so close to death. There we go. He dead. Battery and Arcane Grace. You can easily cap Battery just pressing his third ability. And Arcane Grace is a health warframe. Arcane Grace plus the augment, the revert augment for his third ability. You're like filthy tanky. And a very, very powerful buff. There we go. This guy is dead. Survival. Pluto, survival. I will just play Lady. My lady. Okay, time to spend here a couple of minutes. No, my ammo. Full. Yet again. Doo-doo-doo. Caliban? To me, he's whatever. Some people like him. He's tanky, but in the same time not tanky. He's a minion warframe, but he's not really that good at minions. He's a armor stripper, but he's not a buffer. He has crowd control, but crowd control is weak. Thanks to de-implementing stuff that is annoying to crowd control enemies. So Caliban has problems. More problems than solutions. The new augment made him better, but he's still weak. They need to decide what the hell is he. Is he a buffer? Is he a crowd controller? Is he a minion master? You know. Me having a companion makes how should I say this in a nice way. My companion is a better minion than his minions. If only Caliban had scaling with his minions, not a flat scale. The same way Nyx has the system. She can just control a high level enemy. And what the level the enemy is, it's going to scale up the damage. I don't believe so, he's getting a buff. I don't believe so. I think he's just going to release with slightly higher stats. That's it. Like Yareli. Nothing new, just slightly higher stats. Higher energy pool, higher shield, and maybe slightly higher health. Maybe. I think it's going to be energy and shield. One good thing about the Caliban is all of his abilities do something compared to most Warframes. They just have to make better scaling, give him some kind of buff to his weapons, and make crowd control something. Crowd control right now, horrible. D hates crowd control. What the hell are you doing, sir? Oh. I need to get some servo. There we go. Some damage. Where is he? There we go. He did. There's a reason why not a lot of people play Caliban. It just has problems. And that's a DE problem. The problem is they release something without thinking if it's good. His systems are there, just numbers. Just numbers. Those minions need to do some damage. You can't really rely on the augment. An augment only works on crowd control enemies. If you can't crowd control enemies, the augment doesn't work. So against bosses, it doesn't do anything. Hi, Stalker. Stalker. Defense, infest, survival, murmur. Murmur, survival, huh? I hope to fix the AI. I don't believe that's going to happen anytime soon. They have to rework every AI. Every single AI needs to get reworked. And I don't believe that's ever going to happen. They have to start from the foundation of the game all the way till some minion rework. For example, it took them like, what, 8 years to rework Valkyr? After the community has been complaining about Valkyr for like years. So who knows when like Limbo and Loki and Chroma and Atlas are getting those reworks as well. This management team is horrible. Throughout the years of playing this game, there has never been a update that is perfect. Never. And it's not me being a negative Nancy. There has never been a perfect update. Because every time they implement something, they fuck up heavily. New Warframe is always horrible at the start, or has like 1 or 2 good abilities. The other 3, passive included, have problems, or weapon comes out that is horrible, or mods that come out that are horrible, Sentinel that comes out is horrible. Revisiting events, the material economy. You only use materials in this one location and you barely even use it. What I'm trying to say is they release a product that is half-baked. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Ha ha ha! Where's the NPC? Loki's the most needed? No, man. The 1% Loki players are going to tell you otherwise. Loki's perfect. Then what's funny about Loki? You equip his Shade or the Invisible Kubro, and you're playing Loki as well. And the Kubro can at least clear compared to Loki. The reason why Loki hasn't gotten one is, number one, he's a horribly played Warframe. His regular Warframe is barely picked even back then. Back then, you can pick between Excalibur, Mag, and Loki was least picked. And after that, they removed Loki and replaced him with Volt. And then years later... Not years later, Loki Prime came out. And Loki Prime is like not even top 20 most played primes. If I'm correct, maybe it's in top 20, which is still lame for being an extremely old Warframe. Damn it, I wasn't looking. I nearly failed the mission. Oh, Loki has system rework, not quality of life. There's no quality of life there. His passive needs to be completely removed for something else. His one needs to be completely redesigned. His third ability is a failed concept. Second ability needs more stuff to it. Fourth ability needs to have more stuff as well. They need to start from scratch, but that's never going to happen. I think if he ever gets touched, he's going to get something minor, yet again. There's no money to be made with Loki. Loki skins are barely sold, Loki is barely played. Maybe when a heirloom Loki comes out. Then they can release a rework. Right now, he's just invisible. Even his augments are a mess. His one augment has nothing to do with him priming enemies, whatever. His 2 gives you hush, ridiculous. His 3rd ability gives you immortality. He's invisible. Invisibility has no counterplay. His 4th ability procs radiation. Like, what the fuck is that? They need to start, like, completely all over with him. Alright, I'm done here. He's your most used? Loki? Loki to me was top 3 most used, and now he's like barely used. I still don't know how is he still here. I haven't played Loki for quite a while. Like, somehow Loki is in top 6. How? I haven't touched him. He was like here. Right here. Mobile defense, defense. Mobile defense and defense. I will play... Sure. Let me read what you guys typed. Am I crazy? Chroma is one of the best looking frames. In terms of primes, yeah, he is a cool looking prime. He's a very cool looking prime. Scream for me, babies. I kinda want to use one purple shard on Jade, just one. Because of the health orbs, they're kinda useless. At least I can pick them up and get some energy, sustaining my 4th ability. Boom. For example, this Warframe here, Jade, every single system on her works, and she's good. She isn't played, but she's good. Every single system she has is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, passive, all of it is very good. Switching between Power 7, Deathbringer, and Spirit of Resist, or whatever it's called. They all do something, and it feels nice. But having a Warframe that has like 2 to 3 dead abilities and a useless passive, that's not good. Swoop, boop, boop. There we go. Alt. That. Deathbringer. Don't kill my thing, please. It's so weird the way they release Jade. This is maybe the biggest complaint I have on Jade. Titania used to pilot like Jade does, but they decided to change Titania and give her like better mobility. And years later, they released Jade with the old Titania movement. After you said that you don't like it? What? That makes no sense. I think if Jade had Titanium movement, that will be so much nicer for the Warframe. Swap, boom, swap, boom. Boom, what? Boom, there you go. And we done. Alright, one more daily. Defense. Who am I playing here? It's infested. I think Saren is still the best one. Oh, it's Eris? That map yeah, that map kind of sucks. That map sucks. I'll still play her. Xenomorph Nixie? Xenomorph. No, I don't have energy. Shit. Give me energy. Give me energy, please. Toxin Lash. I don't have energy for Toxin Lash, please. You son of a gun. Thank you. He did. You used to be able to jump up here, but they removed that system. Like, up here. Damn it, dude. Can we jump up here? Oh, we can't even jump here? Really? These deviant devs. Deviant devs, man. I swear to God. I love how they reduce the waves, man. It's so freaking good. So good. It makes stuff run faster, and I do love speed. Oh yeah, I did look into Okina one more time, and yeah, I think Influence and the Vortex build is genuinely the best one for her. For Kini. I think maybe some... Ooh. There we go. I think some people might like the Vortex setup. I did test it in-game. I will show you in-game. And I think I formatted. Did I? Oh, fuck. I forgot. No, I didn't. Never mind. Yeah, Kina feels nice. The Vortex setup. Oh, freaking flashbang. Alright. I don't even need to use any buffs. Okina is quite good. I mean, Okina is like top 5 best holding E weapon. Nami solo kinda defeats it in terms of stats, raw stats. Nami solo is stupid. Should not exist. Dude, it also freezes, which is quite nice. There we go. Look at this vortex. It's so freaking cool. And it's constantly pulling enemies. And you're cold and heat did turn into blast, so you have some clear. Some decent clear. And on top of all that, you have heat. It's so different. It just feels different. I need to change the color. This orange is blinding the hell out of me. It looks cool. You can see enemies are constantly being pulled. And the daggers are like chunking. Yeah, the daggers are like chunking like decent. Maybe if I focus so much on the daggers, they can truly chunk. Maybe Raffle Advance. Be a psychopath. Remove Blood Rush. Use Raffle Advance and use another critical damage mod. And then these daggers are going to nuke the fuck out of everything. Swing, swing, swing. Boop. Yeah, we have no combo. Oh wait, I have cruel damage. Mm-hmm. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I have to max this thing out. 2 more. Might as well just buy it. Fuck it. Let's just buy it. This guy. Has been Hey Frank. Nothing. I'm just going to look into some builds yet again. I did my dailies. Who sells the arcanes? This guy? Nope, there it is. 2 please. Thank you. Okay, now I can max out Vortex. That 5% is quite noticeable. In terms of odds, really noticeable. There it is. Vortex maxed out. 45% chance to pull enemies in an 18-meter radius, which is quite nice. Alkina, what was I looking at last time? Let me just look at my list. So, tomorrow, I'm not releasing anything. Today I'm going to release Hesper for the Hesper players, for the 2 Hesper players. Redeemer is going to be the next day. So let me look into Redeemer one last time. Let me look at Redeemer one last time before I ship it. I will also do some minor Wikipedia research and open up WARFRAME. Type Redeemer. Click Builds. There it is. And let's look at this shit. There it is, Redeemer. I did try this with Influence, it's not good. With Duplicate, it isn't that bad. So I will do a Duplicate setup and a new player setup. Everything else is not worth. Yeah, this is also noticeable. All of this complements each other. And I'm building for blast damage. I mean, blast damage works. You can do viral. Maybe viral is better. You do shoot a ton of pellets. But you also have that clear. But the clear is not consistent, as you can see. Yeah, and the chance of you proccing anything is low. That did some solid damage. This one didn't do a lot of damage. Yeah. What weapons will you be building? I have all of the weapons, nearly all of the weapons. The damage multiplier on elemental ward, is that weapon or something else? It's the element that your elemental ward releases. So when enemies shoot you, you release the cold damage on them. If enemies are near you with heat damage, they will take heat damage. It's not damage on your weapons. Yeah, this is... So looking at the heat, says damage per second and stash chance. That is the heat damage you proc when you're near enemies. You see that? It has a 10% chance to proc heat, as you can see right there. Same thing with electricity and cold, toxin and cold. It's horribly written. Dude, imagine it gives you 33.6 damage multiplier. That's every shot is damage cap. You get massive additive damage with a multiplier with 33.6. That would be so freaking stupid. Yeah, with Chroma, a lot of people, I see a lot of people use Cold. Cold is useless now. If you do a triple Umbra setup and you use the third ability, this caps your armor. There's no point of using Cold. If you want higher EHP, Heat is better. Heat will give you a much higher EHP. It doubles your maximum health, which is quite good. Yeah, this is amazing on him. So you start with like barely no. Never mind. You start with huge amount of maximum energy, and if you use your third ability, and you start killing enemies, your maximum energy just skyrockets. So I kill like 4 enemies, and this gives me over 1,000, like doubled my maximum energy. Sadly, there isn't anything for me to use the energy on. But hey, I can easily recast abilities and spam the hell out of them. I can even use my 4th ability. It degens me, but I have so much energy that who cares? Let's go back here. Emba. Let's go back to Varl. This gives you more damage. Yeah, I think because of more damage I will leave it. How does it feel with this? Too much cruel damage. Maybe this is too much? Maybe not. Fuck. This. That gives you a little bit more cruel chance. Maybe it's going to be orange crits now. Still see yellow. Consistent yellow. Maybe much more consistent yellow. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I think I will leave this as it is. We have additive damages. We get the bonus damage. We get cruel chance, cruel damage, cruel chance, cruel damage. Fire rate does indeed work on a heavy attack. We have the heavy attack wind-up speed, and a lot of additive damage is viral. So if something survives and you proc viral, this is going to like chunk enemies, and then we have double damage. Late to the party? Nah, I was doing my dailies. So Redeemer, I have to make a new player Redeemer build. Steinex's weapons. One is a stat stick. And I don't remember what the other one is. This is a stat stick. You toss it and it gives you like buffs. Increases reload speed, fire rate, and ammo maximum after entering the Aventus buff radius. Which some people do like, but as a weapon it's garbage. Look at this. When you shoot it. Like, what's happening? Oh yeah, the maximum ammo on this weapon sucks as well. 412. Like, what the hell is that animation on shooting this weapon? What's happening, man? Horrible. What is this? I didn't even see what the hell it is. Is this Steinex's weapon? I don't remember. Doubles the duration of slash death effects. Well, this is kind of weak now. I mean, this is niche. You can keep this. All of these weapons are niche. Aventus, Slytra, and the other one. What's this thing? Oh, this thing is unusable. until they make the maximum ammo higher. It's all up to you, Zahan. You know, Zahan, it's all up to you. This thing is garbage, sadly, because of the maximum ammo. This thing is niche. Like, if you care about slash procs, you can keep it. If you don't give a shit, toss it aside. And Aphantis is like a buff thing. It gives you like a buff. But as a weapon, it sucks. You keep that for now. Yeah, refarming the weapon is kind of annoying. You have to do those clan missions, or whatever it is. You need an idea to get all of the mods. They made Galvanize mods much easier to obtain now. Much easier. So this is done. Let's make a new player setup. If your boy can spell, duplicate new player. Players. Yeah, players. Better like this. There you go. Copy this here. Override. There it is. I can get them easily if they ever get buffed. Oh, just one call mission. Oh, you have to do just one call mission to get this wardy. Okay, so it's easy. So a new player kinda has to use this. This. There you go. Oh, wait. There you go. Let's see how it feels. Best affinity farm? Elite Sentry Onslaught, or a defense mission called Hydron, which is a Sedna mission, a defense Sedna mission. If you mean Warframes are slightly annoying to level up once. Damn, a new player is going to love this shit. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, new player is going to love this shit. Killing Blow, Bunch of Fever. Yeah, Fever Strike, Northwind, Viral Damage, Pressure Point, Organ Shatter. True Steel? What is True Steel again? This is, I think this is quite easy to obtain. You have to do the Umbra mission. I think this is quite easy. I think this is just quite easy. Even if they use like a level 6, this is much better than this. Like a new player can easily obtain all of this. This is like one plat. And they can also do the vaults. This is all easy. This is like, you get this for free. Best place to farm affinity. Let me show you. Alright, so if you want to level up Warframes, you go Sedna, this planet at the very top, and you go here, Hydron, which is a defense mission. You're going to have a bunch of people here. Everybody loves this mission. It's a very small defense mission. Enemies are constantly spawning. You kill them, or your teammates kill them. You get experience, and you can level up Warframes in a decent speed. If you want to level up weapons, you're going to do Elite Century Onslaught. This will make your weapons... You will level up your weapons really fast by doing the Elite Century Onslaught. You cannot use a unranked Warframe on the Elite Century Onslaught. Your Warframe has to be level 30. If you want to level up both weapons and Warframe, you can choose between Century Onslaught or the Hydron map. And that's it. Oh yeah, we did get the affinity booster. Yeah, we got the affinity booster, which is quite nice. Yeah, this is finished. These two are done. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, today I'm going to release Hesper, the next day I'm going to release Redeemer. Then I will start a brand new list. The brand new list has a couple of weapons. I think I did look into these weapons. I forgot. Goldfish memory. The weapons are Phage, Staticore. We did look into Staticore, right? Staticore is finished. Yeah, this thing is done. Done. Man, but you truly need more damage. You do get a lot of added damage here, but you start by not doing a lot of damage. AoE is quite nice. From 9.6 goes up to nearly 14. Holy shit. 14. You need this for fire rate and punch through. Not punch through. Fire rate and multi-shot. We need these two for viral damage. We have heat, which gives us a lot of damage, and heat for Cascadia Flare, which gives you a lot of additive damage. Critical chance, critical damage, multi-shot. I think this is the only way to make this thing work. I will not make a new player setup. Maybe I should. I think new players might have more fun than Steel Path players with this thing. Steel Path players have to use a lot of buffs to make this thing work. New players don't really need to use a lot of buffs. Yeah, I think a new player setup for this thing might be amazing. Override. Flare. New player. Players. If you want to level up Warframe fast, look up the Plains of Idle leveling. Yeah, he can do that as well. Lethal Torrent. Fire rate. Pistol Pestilence is easy. Deep Freeze is easy. Prime Heated Charge. They need additive damage. Fuck, they need added damage. Horn strike. I think this is garbage. Yeah, it gives you 2? 2. And they have, yeah. And this is like worse. Yeah, I think new players might like this. Like I said, that new players are going to enjoy this weapon much more than Steel Path players. So if you charge this weapon and release... Oh yeah, new players are going to love this shit, boys. Yeah. They're going to love this shit. It works. It truly works. Excuse me. But for us Steel Path plebs, we need Cascadia Flare stacks, which we are slowly getting. As you can see, already 360 increase that damage. And then slowly but surely we are going to chunk. Pretty nice. Let's see single target DPSing like tapping. I mean, it does hit hard. It's not the greatest as single target, but it did proc viral and heat procs. Yeah, heavy gunners do die in a decent speed. For this old ass weapon that has massive AoE, it chunks. Without Galvanized app, it doesn't. No, it doesn't have Galvanized shot, and it doesn't have any other additive damage except for Cascadia Flare. So you start by not doing a lot of damage, and once you get some stackies, it's over. Okay, study core finished. Page. So new player setup is this. Corrosion heat setup with Varl, of course. The weapon comes with Varl. It's this one. And blast toxin setup. And then this thing turns into a beast. A fucking beast. Not the greatest at clearing, but it's a beast of a weapon. One of the strongest single target status proccers. Look at how many stackies. 10 stacks of viral corrosion magnetic and a bunch of heat stacks. Disgusting. Disgusting. But I kind of like this one more. Yeah, I will show this all of these builds, of course. But I will definitely use the Toxin Blast setup in-game. I think this one is just much nicer in terms of clearing. You have the Blast procs, which is going to help you a ton with clear. Won't do a lot, of course. But it's going to help. Yeah, it works. Okay, so these guys, up to date, work Next is Vastilok. I think I did look into this. Yep, this is also finished. And oh yeah, I was looking at this gun, but I didn't finish it. Quelor, my boy Quelor. So this is a new player setup. It looks clean. Internal bleeding is a, what was it, Railjack mod? Yeah, this was a Railjack mod. 100% cool chance just by using this gives you 100%. Mwah, perfect. 4.8 crit multi, really good, vital sense, and huge amount of active damage. 100% chance to proc impact, complements internal bleeding. And the second setup is this one here. We need to use a Forma on this guy. We need to use a Forma. And I hate it. I hate it. Maybe I don't need to use this. If we focus on heavy hitting, we don't need to use this. Because who gives a shit about stash chance? Direct damage per status. I technically can prime enemies and then poop, shoot the Hellfire, and then everything blows up in seconds. I kind of want to use this, and then 6 Eternal Vital Sense. Maybe one more difference here. Yeah, it needs a D polarity to give it a ton of damage. I need to do it now. I sadly have to use this and do it now. Need to do it. There it is. Now I do Toxin. Polarity problems, who gives a shit? And there we go. The build is done. Eternal bleeding. Oh, this thing has polarity problems. Shit. Let me do this real quick. Do internal bleeding. And what the fuck am I using here? I mean, that works. Rifle Elementalist, internal bleeding. I will proc like a dangerous cold dot. Not cold dot, Jesus. Wrong game. Slash dot. Maybe I don't need this. I'm thinking of doing this instead. Maybe I'm a fool. A fool! Let's see. Oh! Oh! Jesus! Stop it! Heavy gunner. Oh, Jesus Christ. The heavy gunner is gone. Holy shit, what the fuck is happening? I mean, it's fine. Queller, build, copy everything. Let's do this. Internal bleeding. Vital sense. Galvanized chamber. Galvanized scope. Rifle elementalist. Vial acceleration. Limited force. Cryo rounds. Deadhead. Okay. Now I use this. How many elements? 2 elements. Oh wait, it has only 2 elements, so you have to prime. Yeah, this is fine. I will mention Rifle Elementalist. No. I will mention Geona's app. I'll tell people, if you prime, use Geona's app instead of Rifle Elementalist. If you don't prime, use Rifle Elementalist. That'll make slash procs do a lot more damage. If only something here survives. You can see slash procs. But you have to get some additive damage. And now I do this. 80k. 36k. You have to headshot. Which is easy with this weapon. Even if the projectile is massive. 1.1 million damage. Plus slash proc. That's not going to be good for these enemies. Nasty. Nasty man with a nasty plan. That's what they say. Quillor finished. Scourge. Did I look into this weapon? The Witch's Spoon. This here is the new player setup. Looks like poopy. And the other one is a deadhead setup. You can headshot with this thing. Double heat, 108% status. I'll maybe try a primary Crocs again. Crooks. Okay, let's see. Oh. So you start by doing, of course, no damage, but once you get some stackies, this thing chunks. Bunch of heat procs, you have corrosion, magnetic, viral procs as well. Like nothing here is going to survive. And then on top of all that, you have the all fire, which you can switch to your favorite secondary. You have, and then all of your shots are headshots. Now, primary Crooksy. No damage, but once we get some kills... You can hold the left click for longer. It's much weaker. You do proc a bunch of status effects. And you can easily cap viral corrosion and magnetic. The only way for me to test this is by spawning the boys. It's time to spawn the boys. Watch this. The boys are back. Woo! The boys! Alright, let's see. No buffs. Excuse me. $626 stacks of heat. And then after that, a reload. Dudes, hey. Now let's do Deadhead. Primary Crocs wasn't half bad there. Wasn't half bad. Looks slow, but this weapon is not designed to be the best single target DPSer. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is much better. This is so much better. You need additive damage. Even if it creates diminishing returns, it's quite noticeable. Plus, headshot multiplier from Deadhead is also really good. For most of these weapons, that's like 30% more damage. What about the boy? The fat boy. The fat bitch! Take it, you fat bitch. You green bitch. He loves it. He loves it in the Whoa, that killed him? Really? Really? That killed him? Wait, what? I wasn't looking at his health. Oh, wow, this thing chunks. I mean, it is 10 stacks of corrosion, viral, and magnetic. It is pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Let's go back to primary Crocs and test this shit again. Primary Crooksy. Here we go. Also solid. It's slower, but it did proc a bunch of heat procs. Yeah, it's slower, but it's like doing a solid job. I think after everything I've... Yeah. After everything, Deadhead is just better in everything. It's bursting down enemies, it's single target DPSing. Like, who cares about the ammo economy if you kill enemies in like 2 hits? You know? So no, only 2 builds for this guy. Only 2 builds. This lady. This is 60% duration. Yeah, looks everything fine. Yeah, everything looks fine. I will release it as it is for the 5 Equinox players. Siam. New player setup. I did look into this. It seems like everything is up to date. Exposure setup. Is everything good here? Yep, everything looks good. Exposure setup. Everything looks... Yep. Duplicate. Yep. This thing is finished as well. This pair. The fuck? Oh, it's not a melee weapon, you idiot. It's a secondary. Fool! You fool! Okay, what the fuck is this shit? Dude! Would you shut the fuck up, man? Holy shit. Pew, pew, pew. Shut up. Yeah, it looks fine. For new players, who gives a shit? I think most new players won't even get to this. Won't even get this weapon. This is for the lucky 2 new players. To manage to witness this weapon without the Incarnon. Oh my god, I got Despair. What the fuck is that? Let me Google. Holy shit, somebody made a new player Despair build? Wow. I'm tossing a kunai, it does like no damage. What the fuck is this? Incarnon Genesis? Where do I get that? It explodes? Why can't mine explode? I mean, it does something. But of course, if you get the Incarnon weapon, you will definitely have galvanized mods as well. And he will definitely open up... He will definitely going to open this up for like Merciless or Deadhead. I think Deadhead is by far the best one. It's all about headshotting. Yeah, it's all about headshotting to get the Incarn form. You're definitely going to get some headshot kills. You will always aim this weapon at enemies. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, Despair, finish, new players, 1. Static core, that's done. Okay, this list, need to stop looking at this list. No more. Let's look at the other list. This cursed ass list. Holy shit. Ak Furies, Ak Bolto, Ak Jigara, Ak Sumati, Ak Stiletto. So many my balls. But the question is, should I even look at these dual wielding pistols? Maybe I should just hide this list. I don't know if you guys can hear it. This is the list. This is the dual wielding list. Maybe I should just hide this list. Yeah, fuck it, let's hide the list. Fuck it, let's hide the list. Fuck you. I was making a second list. Technically a third list. This new list has Symphotis and Archatetron, which is already huge. Already a bunch of clickies. A lot of people are going to click this. Going to go, holy shit. New player. Oh, what the fuck? Influence. I think this influence build is perfect. Affliction. Also beautiful. Let's try it out. Let's try it out in game. Exclusive view on Symphotis. 2025 build. Wink wink. Only one mod difference between the old one. No, not the regular star chart. Archatet. What the hell? Oh. I brought despair as well with me. Crazy motherfucker. Amber's ass. Bad boy. Pervert boy. Alright. Now we're going to get some influence procs. It's time. Boom! Woo! Give me a better room. This one is nice. Is he getting... Oh, there you go. I think the blast proc is the slam damage, not the shockwaves. Oh yeah, you're also spreading the blast damage as well? That's kind of good. You're spreading the blast damage as well. No, why did I use that? Oh, not Nourish. Can I jump off somewhere? Oh, fuck, I can't. Sleepy. I mean, this works. Influence is going to help you out. This thing is sick, man, when you think about it. The shockwaves. We need more of these style weapons. Give me like a slam weapon that shoots like 3 beams in 3 different locations. Give me a slam weapon that chains. That will be freaking awesome. I will piss all over that. You slam and when you kill an enemy, you chain reacts. Like Jet Kitag, but better. It doesn't require you to kill enemies. Yeah, this is good. I mean, influence works. The influence proc isn't the biggest, but it works. So Archatet. Get the hell out. Jesus, I'm yawning like crazy. This is the new player setup. Archatet build. This is the blast setup. Archatet build. And then we have the gas setup. Architect build. Yep. All these builds work. I think new players are going to love this. And Steel Path players. Let's look at something else. Let's see here. Let's look at weapons I didn't release for quite a while. Why not, right? So I go to my bullshit, go to here. Damn, my Necros build hit 1,000 viewers. Sick. Good shit. We still have Necros players. That's good. Whew. I heard Caliban is coming out this month. This upcoming month. Caliban Prime. I have to max out my Void Tracers. I need like 200. So the weapons I have to look into again. I made a glaive build, right? Yep, I did. Excuse me. Czar? I did release a Czar. Yep, I did. We can do a Stelta. Holy shit, a Stelta build. Stelta boys. I saw it. Vectis. Rubico. I made a Rubico build last year. But that new Rubico build kinda aged poorly because of the nerfs we got. So might as well release a Rubico build. Batikor released that. Perigale. Did I release a new Perigale build? No. I can add Perigale to the list. Another sniper. Damn, we're getting some weapons, boys. I was worried I'm getting like nothing. Dread, I did that. Strun Prime. I did that. Nice. Stradivar, I did that, I guess. Yep. Paris Prime. Astilla, I definitely did that, right? Yep, I did that as well. Tyrannus Prime build, I did that like a couple of days ago. Synta, I did that. Nerarok, I did that as well. Huge. Torid Incarnon, I did that. Exceltra, I did that. Kuvakarak, I think I did that as well, right? Yep. 5 months ago. Zug, Soma, Tenora, Sybaris, Sikaris, Shadu. Damn it, we didn't get a Shadu Prime, man. One day Warframe won't keep up. Blow has to slow down. I mean, I am releasing now every like 2 days a build video. It's no longer every day. Because I'm going to get to the point where I am just going to release same build videos. And I don't want that. That's why I'm making a ton of lists now. Grim... Grinlock. Grinlock. The Grinlock build video didn't... How... Let's see the Grinlock build video. 3K? $3K 3K viewers on the Grinlock after 7 months. I mean, that's still solid. Alternox IX52, fuck that. Kuva, all of these Kuva weapons already did that. Nova, I did that. Tenet Envoy, I did that as well. Zug, I did that. Higasa, I did that as well. Damn, I'm running out of weapons, boys. This isn't good. Buzzlock. We can do Buzzlock. Holy shit, we can do Buzzlock. Buzzlock, boys. Holy shit. Oh, Cool Star. We can do Cool Star. Holy shit, we're getting weapons. Siam, Stropha, add that to the list. Zoras. Zoras. I did that one. Ledum. Tenet X. We adding Tenet X to the list. I call it the Tenet Executioner. Alright, we got a bunch of weapons. Let's look at this builds. Let's look at the builds. We got a ton of weapons. A ton. A ton, boys. A ton. So we have Stelta. I'm going to make a new player Stelta build, which is Jupiter Protea mission, right? I think new players can easily get that. And then I will make a Steel Path. There it is. Stelta. Excuse me, I'm coughing and dying. So let's see here. We don't need this. Give it a scope, give it a chamber, give it a zap. Blade rounds. We got 2 layers of Ghoul Chance, we get the headshot multiplier, we get a bunch of additive damage from these 2. We get viral damage, huge amount of viral damage, we get fire rate, we do need that for charge time, and the weapon overall has horrible fire rate and charge time. Ghoul Chance, this is going to easily give us orange crits. Let's see how this thing feels. I would do it like this. Watch this, son. Compressor. Oh wait, I don't have a primary compressor. Fuck. Kuva Nukor. No. Epitap. There it is. There it is. We got it. Watch this, son. Let's get some kills real quick. There it is. Switch. Boop, boop, boop. Heavy. Boom. 1.4 million. Another one. Boop, boop, boop. Boom. 3 million. Damn. Boop, boop, boop. 3.2 million. The damage, the numbers are becoming bigger and bigger. 18 million, damn. Be careful, son. Be careful. Alright, let's look at the weapon without priming. So, generic pure, but it does some good damage. It has like really good base damage, good critical chance and critical damage. It has horrible stat chance, horrible fire rate, but I do have vial acceleration to help me out. Has a horrible magazine size, but it overall chunks. Yeah, it overall chunks these enemies. For a very early on AR, it's kind of good. The biggest problem is the maximum ammo. Should be higher. This thing eats ammo. Heavy attack. So even without priming, it's like chunking the fuck out of these guys. 1.2 million. 1.2 million. But that guy didn't die. But now he's dead. And this guy's dead, and your boyfriend is dead as well. Boom! Cool. Let's open up real quick WARFRAME type stealth and look at the mods real quick. Damn, I'm happy. Nobody updated stealth on WARFRAME. I'm going to be the first. Watch this, son. I'm going to be one of the first people to update stealth after 2 years. Alright, copy this mod. Cryo rounds. What's the diminishing returns here? What do we have here? Vial acceleration. What? Vital sense. So the diminishing returns is kind of high. So I can remove this. Oh! No, no. Nah. I mean, that's kind of cool. Watch this. That's kind of cool, right? But it doesn't give you a lot of ammo. Yeah, it looks like Blair rounds beats everything here. Fuck. So the game really wants me to equip Bane mod on the Stealth. Fuck you! No Bane mods. Oh wait! Stealth has the multiplicative shit. Yeah, Stealth has the multiplicative shit. I forgot that some weapons are blessed by D to have multiplicative. So Serration is a multiplicative to Galana Zap. But the question is, should we use Deadhead? Should we like toss Deadhead aside and use something else? What do you boys think of primary Crocs? Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. Think about it. Primary Croxy. Primary Crocs. We have huge amount of stash chance, which fixes the weapon's problem. We get ammo efficiency, which is also massive for this weapon. You can spam the Hellfire more, you can shoot the weapon more. We have all the additive damage. We have the multiplicative CO. We have critical chance, critical damage. We have multi-shot. We have a bunch of shit. A bunch of shit. I think this now is much better. Let's see. Yeah, I can hold the left click for longer. Look at this thing. Like, fuck ammo. Fuck ammo. I'll fire. Boom. Woo! Boom. Woo! I'll fire. What do you mean? It only consumes 8. 8! It's no longer 20, it's 8. Holy shit. Boom. Good night, son. Boom. Pretty nice. I think when it comes to bursting down enemies, I think Deadhead is better. With Yellow Fire. But if you want to like hold left click and you do the regular shooting with this weapon, yeah, I think this is much nicer. Is primary... I think primary Crocs is dead, right? Primary Crocs is still dead? Maybe it works. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. It doesn't. Wait, how? What how? Is primary Crocs dead? I think it isn't. I think it isn't. On this weapon, I don't believe it isn't. How is Alpha using 8? Primary Crocs gives you 60% ammo efficiency. So 20, you reduce it by, I mean, 60% of 20 is 8. No, I'm not saying primary Crocs is dead. I'm saying primary Curity. Excuse me. Primary Curity. Primary Curity. Is primary Curity dead? Not primary Crocs. On this weapon. It has the multiplicative CO. This will maybe make the All-Fire hit hard. This will only make the Hellfire do a lot of damage. I don't believe it's good. I think this still stays in the way it is. Let's try it out. You know? Let's try it out. So this is the primary Curity setup. I mean, it still hits hard, right? 10 million? 12 million? Am I yet again being a little bitch and trying to make a primary security setup? Maybe I am. Hmm. I will. Should I even fucking make? For now, I will leave it. Let's make a new player setup. Serration goes here. They remove this. They use regular chamber. This goes here. Excuse me. Let me just swap some stuff. There you go. Get on the chamber. Why is your damage this low? 10 million per altfire? That's a lot of damage, Zahan. What do you mean? What do you mean, man? What the fuck was he using here? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. Brain fart? Yeah. This is the old build. Now the new build. The new build, in quotations. Yeah, everything is next to each other, right? Yeah, looks fine. Chance. Where did I place this? This goes here. This goes there. A Vol Acceleration. I think a new player might get access to Vol Acceleration. If they're at Jupiter, yeah, they should have access to this. And I don't have polarities to equip the other fire rate mod. Like Speed Trigger. Can equip this. Oh, maybe if I have polarities. Let's see. If I have polarities, I can equip it. cryo. They have active damage. They can't use that. Perfect. Perfect! New players. Crocs. Security. And you know what? Fuck this. Deadhead. I mean, we do have a ton of diminishing returns here. We have this diminishing returns from here, diminishing returns from here, from here. This is barely giving us anything, but this is multiplicative with Galvanized Zap. Deimos is much earlier than Corrupted Vaults. Not Deimos. Yeah, Deimos Corrupted Vaults is earlier than Galvanized Mods. Junction? Does Junction even give you anything? Let's see what Junction even gives you. Well, it's easy for you, but for a new player who doesn't know anything, it's not easy. I can't see the Junction. Oh, there it is. Whoa, they get the Orakin Reactor? And then over here, they have access to Deimos. Please, video game, please. Please, video game. Wait, this doesn't give you anything? Ah, this one gives you. Nothing interesting. Oh, this is all garbage. Does this give you anything good? Oh, this is end. Oh, this is the end. This is also the end, right? Yeah. Void. Void doesn't bring you to Sednat. Void doesn't bring you to Phobos. Oh, it seems like these guys. Oh, this thing also doesn't give you anything. This gives you something. Gives you 1 chroma part. Interesting. Detonate inject. Tellurium and 1,000 endo. You had Galvanized mods before. Wait, what? The sun has been replaced with this. Monka. What happened to the sun? This one gives you a Warframe slot. That's pretty nice. Whoa, that's kind of nice. Dude, new players are getting so much better shit. They are making much better progress for new players. I saw this. Another chroma part. So you can get chroma parts here. Interesting. A Dragoon. Blech. Oh wow, they give you this? Wow, you can easily do Deimos missions. They give you the Dragon Keys. So you don't have to join a dojo and make one? What the fuck? This doesn't give you shit. This is the railjack bullshit. These guys don't give you... You get Fever Strike here? That's kinda good. This... nothing. That's it. What about Lua? Lua doesn't give you anything. There are a couple of them that gives you something. Or it seems. Like Void is empty. Void doesn't give you anything. Zeramon, you can't even get to Zeramon. Oh, in terms of prices, I think corrupted mods are much cheaper than galvanized mods. Wait a second, if galvanized mods are that easy to obtain, why did... I had a guy yesterday, what was it? No, it wasn't yesterday, it was like 3 days ago. He linked me a Zoras build without galvanized mods. If galvanized mods are that easy to obtain, why the fuck he doesn't have galvanized mods on Zoras? I'm still happy with this. I think this works. I think all of this works. Has multiplicative CO, primary curity setup. I know. Let's do this shit again. Let's get some stackies real quick. Watch this, son. No corrupted charge, no galvanized mods. And he also got offended when I called him a new player. Dude, you have, like, most of your mods are unranked. You have no galvanized mods, no corrupted mods. You use Prime Reach. No, he used Reach on Zoras. Dude, that to me screams new player. 10 million, I mean, this is overkill numbers against these guys. Yeah, I always mention, I had those type of people on my comments when I make a glaive build video. How do you have 5x? Literally watch the video. Literally watch the video. How do you have 5x? Explain to me. Like, I always say this when I make a glaive build video. Galvanized Reflex gives you heavy attack efficiency and 80 initial combo, which is 5x all the time. I literally tell you that in the build video. Why are you commenting? Where do I farm this weapon again? I have dementia. Jupiter, you have to do those, like... I forgot the name. Where you farm Protea. You know those coins you have to pick up, insert them in those, like, golden hands? You farm it there. The same place we farm Protea. Okay, this is finished. Rubico. Yeah, Grand and Void, there you go. Jesus, my voice. Alright. Rubico. We are making a new player setup for Rubico. We are making an Eidolon killer for Rubico. And I'm making a Steel Path generic Pure. Are we ready? Eidolon killer is first. Is this an Eidolon killer? It is. On ability cast, you get reload. You're going to spam this to get yourself this massive reload speed to make the reload really fast on Rubico. Yeah, the same place as Sisters. Assista. I think this is better. Oh, fuck. I can't equip it. This is better. Wait. We won. Wait. We won. It is kinda. When I look at it, it kinda is. I will still make 2 separate builds, but it's very close being the exact same build. 2 additives. Raw damage, critical chance for 100% critical chance, of course. I honestly believe radiation hammer shot is better. What the fuck is this? August double affinity weak. Ooh. I think this is better than this. Maybe. I really don't know how to build Eidolon builds. Who the fuck does Eidolons? Who the fuck does Eidolon still? I have a feeling like less than 50%, not 50%, less than 50 people do Eidolons. You need damage? I really don't know. I have to Google this shit. How do people build this? I know they use a lot of additive damage. I mean, this is it, right? I don't believe they change anything else. I think this is it. You have multi-shots, you have critical chance to fix the critical chance problem, critical damage, additives, this shit, radiation damage. I think that's it. No, they take more damage from radiation. It's all about radiation. There's a reason why Volt... Oh, wait, Volt is no longer good with his first ability, right? I remember his first ability combined. Yeah, they kind of fucked Volt here, but I think he's still the best one. Let's see what Eidolons are weak towards. Eidolons for beginners. That's the first YouTube video. Eidolons are weak still to radiation. Yeah, radiation fucks them hard. Radiation like fucks them hard. Let me look at this. I see some people do cold and radiation. Wait, can't we just... Isn't there a radiation mod? Yeah, we have this. I mean, this might work. I see some people use... Yum yum yum. I'm kind of interested. I have to do research with this shit. I don't want to release something half-baked. Yeah. So, this is what I will do. Oh no, I have no polarities. Fucking hell. Yeah, this. What? No. There we go. This. Maybe raw damage. Yeah, I think we need raw damage. So can I do this? I cannot. I cannot. Can I do this instead? Oh, dude, I have no fucking play. Dude, I'm not formatting this for Eidolon build, that's for sure. I'm not formatting this for an Eidolon build. Wait. We got it. There it is. The Eidolon Slayer. I mean, this looks fine to me. I just have to add a bigger cold one, you know. But yeah, you need to add a big cold one. You have to add this. And this is going to be semi-rifle cannonade. Yeah. I will mention semi-rifle cannonade. I'm not formatting this to show a Eidolon build I will never use. So... you can do this build with just 3 forma. Do you know what? It's better for me to show it like this and tell people use a prime version of this if you have mod capacity and use a maxed out semi-rifle cannonade. So much easier than having a empty slot. I mean, same shit. But it's much better for me to show everything than mention a mod. Yeah, this is the Eidolon killer. Now, Deadhead setup. We go for Deadhead. We go for all the galvanized boys. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. We go for... infected Clippy. What's the status on this thing? It's garbage. It's a garbage status. Blast setup. I kind of want to do a blast setup on this thing. I kind of want to. Here's the thing. This thing is not really that impressive when it comes to single target DPSing. So it's much better for me to focus on a blast setup. So fuck this, and just do a Curity setup on this guy. It needs clear. It needs fucking clear. Vital Sense. But man, the stash chance sucks. It sucks, man. 11% chance to proc maybe if we do this. But this is also hideous. What's the stash chance? I have to see. So if I do that and I add hammer shot, it's 76% chance. With blast setup, the odds are still garbage. It's still garbage, man. It's still fucking garbage. I still have to add it. %20 chance. Give me a second. I mean, it's proccing. It's proccing, but the procs are really weak. We need the deadhead. We need the 30% headshot multiplier. We need this. It's like necessary. Maybe this will increase the odds. And we do this as well. Oh no! Dude, why? I need a deep polarity. I'm doing it. For the boys. For the boys. Ah! Okay, I don't build is finished. Excuse me. Too much cruel chance. Let's see. Sadly, must be a multi-shot. Yeah. That first shot was mega lucky. And then this slow-ass reload. It hits hard, man. No, you have to build this thing as a generic pew-pewer. You have to. It's not designed for acuity. Blast. The stash chance is just way too low. 30% chance to proc blast? Hell no. Let's do the generic setup. We can do gas as well. Bigger crit tier? I mean, that works. Blast? Blast is in general better than gas. Gas is very niche. You have to like stack the fuck out of it. Even after 10 stacks, you can still stack gas, which is weird. And you have to group up enemies. So in TLDR, Blast is overall better in everything. They need to do something to gas damage. Gas feels very clunky, very niche, very memey. It's good on some builds. Hey, Avi. Yeah, this thing chunks now. But this reload speed kind of sucks. Yeah, with influence, I mean everything is good with influence. With influences, gas is amazing. Even after kill, you leave the gas proc. But blast is also good with influence. That's also amazing. Will you like a Sevagod Prime set? No, I don't need it. I have a Sevagod Prime. I have him. He's collecting dust. Right over here. So we have these two additive damages. They're going to have diminishing returns with each other. But this gives you 30% headshot multiplier and weapon recoil. With the bonds of steel. Yeah. You don't need bonds of steel. You can have a flaming asshole like this one over here. This is what you need in life. Right here. For all of the broskies. Right over here. Or maybe even this. This one as well. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. Oh yeah, baby. App on... Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, this will still help you out. If you want to, like, single target DPS. Maybe semi-rifle cannonade isn't half bad. Its synergy is real well with critical delay. It gives you the punch through, which helps. But there's diminishing returns with these two, so if I add Deadhead and Semi-Rifle Cannonade. Semi-Rifle Cannonade gives me 52.2%. So Deadhead truly fucks it up. And Deadhead overall is better, gives you the 3% headshot multiplier and 60 more base damage. Not base damage, additive damage. What do you mean Sevagod is bigger? It's bigger, but it's hairier. Wait a second. Fast hands. Fast hands. A mag mod? No. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this suckakaki. 2 more? No. Reload speed. Is there another... There's a mod capacity one. This kills your... 0.4 seconds. But it turns it into a Vectis. No! Oh, this gives you 40% and gives you also damage. Wait a second. How much does Merciless give you? Just 0.2, that's like nothing. Radiated reload. Hunter munition? Fuck no. I will rather freaking eat ass. Eat Sevagod's ass. No hunter munition. Who the fuck will play this? Like, who the fuck is like, holy shit, I can't wait to log into Warframe and use Rubico in my Horde game? Who the fuck will say something like that? I mean, this looks fine. Nah, dudes, Hunter munition sucks balls now. Just look at the stats on Ganir. Look at their health. It's ridiculously high for Slash. They fucked up the Slash quite a lot. Very niche weapons like Hunter munition and internal bleeding. For example, Quelor. Like this thing. Like this thing doesn't mind this because it has ridiculously high base damage. This base damage is ridiculous. Has 40 base critical chance with a good critical damage as well. Like this thing loves this. But like majority of weapons now, like using it on like, I don't know, Kuwahind sucks balls. It tickles enemies. It just doesn't do anything. It's a dead mod slot. They changed armor. They kept armor to 2700, which is 9% DR. But they decided to make health like 8 to 15 times bigger on the Ganir, which killed Slash heavily. Even more, their health scaling is ridiculously high. I mean, Slash was king for like, what, 9 to 10 years? We can't really complain. It's still good on some weapons, like I said, but it's very niche. Where was I? What weapon was I using? Oh yeah, Rubico. Holy shit, I already forgot. I'm happy with this. I haven't seen people use glaives. Like glaive prime, not glaives. A lot of people use now Falcor and Zores. What else? Oh yeah, these guys. Yeah, I see this more now. These four than this. I mean, this thing still hits hard. Hits hard, procs like millions of Slash procs. But you have to be something like this to make Slash good. You can't really utilize it on every weapon now. Harmony too? Yeah, Harmony. Influence is... Soon, Influence is getting killed. I have a feeling. Let's copy this build here and call it the new player setup. I don't think Slash is complete garbage, but it's much weaker than what it was. New player. If you can equip Heat or Slash, you will always pick Heat. Or Toxin or Electricity. Those guys just scale much better. What the fuck? Critical chance. What? Cryo. Vigilant ornaments. Serration. Where do you get this? Does anybody know? Radiated reload. Is this... It looks like Eidolon. Murmur. They have to do a bunch of quests to get to Murmur, man. So I have to get rid of this and replace this for something else. Oh, semi-rifle cannonade is maybe much better than this. But I think this is much easier for new players to obtain than this. Yeah, this is like free. And if they start like upgrading, they just remove this for a merciless deadhead setup. What else? Who knows, dunes? That's the problem. Who knows? I always get some weird questions on my builds, dunes. Very weird questions. I still get questions like, why are your stats on Breton Prime bigger than mine? Even if I explain the whole, what do you call it? Incarnon system. The Incarnon Genesis. Like, people still don't know what Incarnons are. Or initial combo. Yeah, I think on every single Incarnon build, I have a guy that always asks, how do you have bigger stats than mine? How do you have bigger crit or critical damage? How does your weapon do something like that? Mine can't do that. What the fuck do I add here? I really don't know. Fire rate? They don't need fire rate at all. They have add damage, multi-shot, critical chance, critical damage, viral damage. And what else shall I add here? Fuck it. Fast hands. YouTuber account. I'm cheating. I don't know what to add here. Deimos. I know that new players can go into Deimos and farm for bladed rounds. Bladed rounds is also kind of a good choice here. Yeah, I will leave bladed rounds. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Let's see. Level 55, Deimos level. Heavy gunners. Okay. Yep, this is fine. Why do I have this? Oh, my... Oh, fucking... There you go. I was so confused. Oh, because of that guy, the Jinx guy, I have to equip the Fury mod to explain him additive damage, diminishing returns. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I think this is fine. Rubico Perigale. No, fuck Perigale for now. Let's look at Buzzlock. Buzzlock. Fucking Buzzlock. Look at it. 4 Forma. Holy shit. Swap this. Like that. No, like this. Perfect. Let's see this garbage. Accuracy very high. That's very high accuracy. Why are some bullets going left and right? Wait, the Rubico is vaulted? Oh yeah, goodbye. Are you fixed? Oh, the unprimed one. Zahan is correct. Zahan is completely correct. What if a new player copies the prime version on the normal one? Zahan, you're smart. Zahan is completely correct. Oh, Dunes is also correct. I mean, I think people rather buy... Yeah, I think people rather buy weapons than mods. Here's the thing. Yeah, I think people will rather buy weapon mods. I mean, I will still show it like this. No, what the hell? There you go. I will still show it like this to give them like an example, and then later on they can like they can upgrade, you know. They can upgrade. Let's look at Buzzlock real quick before I disappear. No stream tomorrow. I will stream the next day. Given app, scope, chamber, shred. We're not done. Cryo rounds, toxin, critical. Oh, crit. Where are you son of a gun? Wait, shred is kind of useless here, if I think about it. Yeah, shred is garbage here. No shred. Val acceleration. Vital sense. Cold. Deadhead. There it is. There it is. You farm your arcane energies when you are MR12. What do you boys think the new sniper is going to be like? Is it going to be a generic one pew pure, or is it a massive AoE clear? It's coming with Caliban Prime. I hope it has some systems, you know? Projectile works, you need negative flight speed on that thing. I do know it does home, but the home is like very weird. Yeah, you can do shit like this. Like mark and then do that. This works. It's so cool, man. This is such an old weapon, but it's one of the most coolest. You can see the bullets like homing onto enemies. Let me just spawn high-level enemies. So cool. What? So cool. Now it's gonna be another shitty sniper. It's going to ricochet probably. Ah man, I just hope it's not a generic PvPer. They need to make snipers interesting. Give us ricochet. No Joe, give us some kind of ricochet. Give us like, I don't know, something. Maybe it's an Arca Plasmor sniper. What's the base damage on this weapon? $60? That isn't that bad. 60 base damage? What MR is this guy? 11. 60 base damage? That's pretty solid. That's more than above average for a AR style weapon. 3 elements, IPS, he has all the IPSs. 21, 2.5, 23, so like all this here is solid. But here's the problem. Fire rate is garbage. Magazine size is kind of lowish. Reload is extremely slow. It's a projectile weapon. It's not a hit scan. So this here is the problem. Over here is solid. Dakota. The thing about the new sniper, it's brand new. You built your normal Caliban a week ago. Caliban and Nezha for me are the only warframes I never format. I have one forma on Caliban, but it's barely anything. This one forma was me testing out the Razor motor to see how it feels, and it feels nice. It's just I have no... Yeah, this is cool. Cool. You get Caliban for free when they reworked him? Oh yeah, a lot of people did. When the skin came out. think this is fine. I will definitely use something bigger, like Prime Cryo rounds over Rim rounds. But I will not recommend. Does this thing have multiplicative CO? Let's see. Let's get surprised. It does not have multiplicative CO. Yeah, it doesn't. What do I expect from Oberon Rework? Anything left. To be honest with you, Oberon sucks. If they do anything to him, it's going to be positive. Anything. Just anything to be done to Oberon is a positive thing. Stynex Prime is coming out this year. He's after Caliban, Frank. He's after Caliban. It's going to be Caliban, Stynex, Geyer. No, the problem is Smite does give you the radiation element, which is cool, but radiation got fucking killed once they reworked the armor system. We used to have ferrite armor and alloy armor, and alloy armor was weak towards radiation. They removed the whole alloy. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Alloy armor. They removed it and made radiation kind of useless. So radiation now is just designed for Eidolons and Murmur. But even against Murmur, it's kind of lame. Even against Murmur, the radiation is kind of lame. They have to rework radiation. Make it do something, not just crowd control. That's what they need to do. Make it do something more. I talked about this. I was thinking of giving it 5% vulnerable or 10% vulnerable per stack. Up to like 10, of course, which is 50 to 100% vulnerable, which will be kind of good. I don't believe 100% will be released. That will be way too busted. But 50% vulnerable on radiation 10 stacks are kind of nice. I have a feeling that a lot of people would use radiation if you had like vulnerable. It will make all these radiation mods quite nice. Like all of these guys. Oh, there it is. The problem with Oberon is his one mechanically is jank and he does no damage. His passive is something about companions. Damage increase, health increase, but it's very low and it's not good. His second ability, which is the grass, if I'm correct. Yeah, grass. This grass is like, it procs radiation, but radiation does nothing. It does like no damage. And just doesn't do much. It gives you armor, but that's her, that's not her. That's his third ability. This is what gives you armor. His second ability is technically a catalyst for armor, which is lame. You need to use his second ability to armor strip if you use your fourth ability. So you have to use fourth ability, which doesn't strip their armor, then you have to use the second ability to strip armor, which is so horrible. Strength. Umbra. Flow. Yeah, this is what they designed way back then, 10 years ago. You have to do this and this. Oops. Wait, you have to have sorry. You have to have 200% strength. There you go. Now we can fully armor strip. Boom. Boom. Oh wait, boom. Boom, there it is. You have to use your second ability first, then your fourth ability. There it is, fully armor strip. It only requires 150 energy. That's lame. His third ability only giving you health regen is lame. We have 3 Warframes now that have health regen abilities, and they also give you something more, like Visp, for example, and Citron. And his fourth ability is just outdated. They just have to add more stuff to his third ability and leave it. More systems to the second ability. Kind of swap something around the first ability. Change the passive completely. And slightly change how this functions. Health Force drop 50% and it doesn't scale. They need to make it scale. They need to make the range bigger. They need to make the scaling bigger. Blind radius and blind duration. Why the fuck is that even in the game? Let me just oh, my voice. Let me just finish this. This is Deadhead. Let me read the chat. You Stynex. Who remembers when Stynex was given away for free? It was TennoCon, but I forget which one. I think maybe 2 years ago TennoCon or 3 years ago TennoCon. Something like that, dudes. It's not time consuming. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Frost is now only his fourth ability. His 1, 2, and 3 doesn't even exist. When people play Frost, they only press 4. Yeah. How about Void Cascade? I have a booster. Maybe some other time, Zero. I'm going to end my stream soon. I will definitely do some Void Cascade. Soon-ish. Some other time, never? No, I will. Dunes, I will. I need Forma. Remember? I need Forma. I'll try Frost with 1 augment. Thank you very much. Don't badmouth Frost. God damn it, dude. What do you mean? I'm not badmouthing Frost, but if you look at the gameplay with Frost, it's just people pressing his 4. No one presses his first ability. You don't need to press his first ability at all. When your fourth ability is just 10 stacks Jesus Christ. 10 stacks, Frost procs. His second ability is just bad, you remove it always. And his third ability just breaks in seconds. He right now is 2 augment Warframe. You have to use the Overguard for survivability, and you have to use the cold one. People sometimes use globe and mirror defense. Who the fuck plays mirror defense? Mirror defense is like one of the worst game modes. It's mobile defense and defense had 6. This is it. I'm not saying Frost is bad, but right now Frost is only one button Warframe. Frost is good compared to most. Even if that one button is one button, he does a lot. A lot. Serration. That's it. Everything else here is fine. I think rim rounds is kind of annoying. Spy mission. I have my Frost at 55 strength and I still fully armor strip. If I have to play I will always pick Frost. Dude, I pick Limbo. Isn't that crazy? If excavation ever becomes like a used... if we ever go back to excavation missions, I will play Limbo. No joke. If it isn't against Corpus, of course. My Frost says 235 range, 155 duration, 55 strength with the precision intensify, health conversion. It works great. Oh, I wasn't thinking of health conversion. So you pick up the flat armor with the passive armor. Yeah, that works. And you use corrosion projection. Yeah, you can easily armor strip like that. Yeah, that works. How do you have 55... let me look at it. How do you have 55 strength? You use overextended. That leads to... So you're getting 15 from where? Ice Storm? Parasitic armor? Yeah, I also use parasitic armor. I love parasitic armor. This thing? Yeah, I love this shit. Like you do this, then do this, then you get another group of enemies, and then recast your 4 and you cap it. There it is. 50k. Let me see 0. But this build has horrible energy economy. Are you using a shard? Oh, you have 40. Fire rate for shotguns? No, this is primaries. Are you using this because... I have a feeling Zero you know this, but I will still say it. You have overguard. You don't need this. Are you using this if you don't have overguard? If something like breaks you overguard, you have this. Health. So you pick up health 4s. This gives you... So taking damage will consume stacks. If you have overguard, does it consume your stack? That's the question. If it breaks in Cascade. Gotcha. So if you have overguard, do you lose stacks of this? Do you know? Zero man. 2 of these. Yeah, this makes sense. So this will give your... that... No. Okay, this is very good. This is very good. Do you know what will be also good? But if you want, of course. You can remove this for Ice Storm. Ice Storm gives you a lot of strength. You don't need it, of course. If you fully armor strip, you don't need it. But that gives you... how much? 40 strength and duration. $900 energy, yeah, that's because of battery. So you have battery fix as well. So you have a huge chunk of... that's very good. This also gives you armor, right? Yeah, but this is not 100% uptime. You always get a huge amount of armor, then lose it, which is going to happen to this. Probably should try that arcane. Yeah, Ice Storm is quite good, man. You always freeze, and your freeze range is like massive. You have... Jesus. You have this. Yeah. Precision. Corrosion. Oh, wow. Yeah, it does work. I mean, this works, man. Very close. I need a little bit more. And you have a huge chunk of... where is it? Where's health conversion? There it is. That's nice. Cast speed? Yeah, cast speed is mandatory. Mecha set frost. I will always put like 2 cast speeds on him. I had 2 cast speeds, but I did remove. Yeah, this is nice. I have a feeling that you will love this. Jesus. There it is. And I was thinking doing this or Prime should fit it. But I can see why you use Prime should fit it. 250 range. With a little bit of that. And then everything else is... this, of course. And this. Yeah, this is nice. The Varl one, I'm not a big fan, but yeah, I can see why people use it. Yeah, this is a cool build, not gonna lie. You also use Nornish over this garbage, sadly. This thing sucks, sadly. Such a cool ability, but it sucks ass. Does like no damage. Look at this cool ass ability, man. Imagine this thing did damage. You see Frost players spam this. This will be freaking awesome, man. Does like no damage at all. So you do that. You get like a huge chunk. Oh yeah, man, this is kinda nice. Not gonna lie, this is kinda nice. I'll maybe look into this build. Maybe I will enjoy Frost. Cool build. I will look into this. But I won't do it now. I just want to finish Buzzlock and I will despawn. think that's it. This is a new player setup. If a new player ever finds this weapon interesting. Deadhead. Looks fine. So a new player gets this. This is... What was this again? This was... Biolab? Yeah, this is Biolabs. One of the Biolabs. Ganir Lab, I think. Dojo. Yeah, they're going to one-tap everything here. Hibiki, you never know. You never know. Maybe some new player goes, wow, I found this weapon cool, and makes this weapon and Googles and finds me and just copies my build and goes, wow, this weapon is fun. You never know. Hibiki, remember, you are a ambassador lover. Maybe there is a Buzlok lover. You never know. You never know. Pengu. Can I have your credits? God ahead index? Pengu, farm 1999 volts. If you do volt farms, you get like 100k every like 4 to 5 minutes. I'm actually a comb lover who loves memeing ambassadors in chat. I'm proud you acknowledge my build. I mean, I don't play Frost, so the amount of time I spend on Frost is not a lot. I made this build, I used them a couple of times, and then I alt F4'd. Mark 1 Paris. Is this it? Tomorrow no stream. I will stream the next day and I will look into Perigale, Coalstar and Tenet X. And after that I will look into something else. I'm waiting for a update, you know? I need updates. I need more updates. Do the Impasso Mios? The whip and blade? I do have a 3-forma setup. I can make a build video of this guy. This is a influence setup. It looks fine. Vespoid, here you go. Copy it. Loki build when? One day, Hibiki, one day, definitely. One day. Exergis build? I made that build, Zahan. I made a build video of this guy. Look at this. Check it out, Zahan. Check it out. This is the influence setup, Vespoid. I will definitely make an exposure setup as well. How good is this stance? 300, 300, that's good. Ooh. Ooh, this is horrible. Ooh, no, no, no. Ooh, this is good and bad. Oh, this is horrible, man. Soul of the Leviathan. So you're going to swing a no damage attack. Zero, I love that secondary, but man, the ammo economy sucks ass. The ammo economy on this thing sucks freaking balls. It's unusable. Left, I already did one. It's right over here. Pog! There's a day form build and a night form build. Yeah, this thing sucks sadly. The ammo economy, man. 4 maximum ammo and 2 magazine size. So after like 4 seconds, you lost the entire magazine size. The entire ammo. But the AoE is huge. Freaking 30 meters, good base damage, good critical chance. It has some solid stash chance for an AoE. The critical damage is below average. Yeah, 1.9. But man, they need to buff the maximum ammo. Give it 20. Give it 20. Give it 20 maximum ammo and this is going to be usable. Please give it 20 maximum ammo. I mean, if you use dispensary. Yeah. Yeah, it's kinda usable with that. It sounds awesome when you toss it. Override. Let me just do this real quick before I forget. And there you go. Void Spoid. Not Void Spoid. Vespoid. Here you go. This is the second build. Exposure. Let me just swap this. There it is. This is the second build. Viral Corrosion, Condition Overload, Punch and Slash Impact. You have range. You ready to Coda Pox? Coda Pox is solid ammo economy. Whatever, I wouldn't use it. You can't even use it as a hun. The secondary is not usable. It's cool, but it's not usable. It's also one of those detonate weapons, so you have to like toss it and then press the alternative fire mode button to detonate it. It's one of those. It's one of those. Let me show you before I despawn. Before I despawn. Yeah, it's one of these puppies. Boop. Oh yeah, there is also a problem with these weapon types. There's a limit how much you can toss. So if you have multi-shot, you can only toss it like once or twice. So once I reload, look, I'm pressing left click, but it doesn't allow me to toss it. So because you have to detonate this projectile that's on the floor for you to toss it more. And now because I got some multi-shot stacks from diffusion, I can only toss it once. Only once. Look at this. But the ammo economy, holy shit. It's so sick, man, but they need to do something with the ammo. Yeah, you can. But there's no point. On Brahma? But there's no point. There's no point. I have another one, Frank. I like this one more. Tazikor. Yeah, I will recommend for you to use Tazikor. Tazikor, what it does, it chains, and it's just overall much better. Because you see this, like it chains the fuck out of all of these enemies. I'm not a big fan of this. I think... What is this one again? Let's see. This is also a laser, but it doesn't chain. No, I don't need it. I'm not a big fan of ribbons. I want to get rid of ribbons. I don't want to keep them. Negative damage, but you get toxin additional reload. I don't need it, Zero, thank you. Alright, boys, time for me to go. It's late over here. I will release the Hesper build video in like an hour or two. The fuck is Sentinel? Boys, GG's. I'm out. See ya all in like 2 days. GG's, everybody.